Right, instant reaction here to Italy losing 2-0 to Switzerland. What a terrible performance that was. I tell you what, even if Italy had won miraculously, and then they would likely face England in the next round, I tell you what, it would be an easy win for England. As it was a terribly easy win for Switzerland. They look good. Good team, as I've said the whole time. They're a good team, Switzerland. Don't underestimate them. They've come into this tournament looking good. They've done reasonably well in previous tournaments, only going out on penalties and stuff like that. So I knew they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. We were just all over the place. This is probably the worst performance I've seen Italy play since the 1986 World Cup finals, where we just came in as holders after 1982 and we just went out in the group stage. Absolute shocking then and shocking today. Where was the urgency? Where's the fight? It's playing walking football around when you're chasing the game 2-0. There was no chase of the game. It was absolutely shocking. Spalletti needs a good talking to for coming out of those tactics. No urgency in the players to drive them forward. The players themselves should hang their heads in shame. Absolute terrible performance. I couldn't think of one player on the pitch who actually did a reasonable job. Every single one of them was absolutely poor. And it's a disgrace that you go out of a tournament like that without even putting up any kind of a fight. And then you kind of, waving your arms and kind of, looking at each other when you're not even doing your own job as well. It was just poor, shocking. And you know what? In many ways, I'm glad that we've gone out because, you go to the next stage and they would have probably scored 5 or 6 past us. That was absolutely shocking. So big wake-up call for Italy. A big call for all the players to wake up, and also the tactics as well, and the way they're playing. Just not getting the ball in the box at all. No crosses of any note. Hardly any shots on target. Almost conceded an own goal, Switzerland, by a freak of nature. We almost, scored by a Scamacca, but again, by luck as well. But there's no design in our play. There was nothing there to write home about. Absolute waste of space, every single one of them. Darmian on the left, Di Lorenzo on the right. Bastoni had a in and out game. Mancini had moments of okay, but then rubbish as well. Barella had a half decent game, but then he got injured, and then it wasn't really the same afterwards. It was just, Scamacca. What the hell was Scamacca doing? Where was the run? So nobody was running in behind. Nobody was making space. There was nothing going on. Reticchi came on, had a couple of flourishes, but nothing really. It was just poor all the way through. Absolutely shocking, woeful, and what can I say? I can't wait for the World Cup qualifiers. Can you? Rubbish.